Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Afi and I'm back again with another video. This week's video is just going to be like a chat, to be honest. Like I was just thinking about what to do this week, and I was like, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the 60 people that have subscribed to me. Like I absolutely appreciate all of you and everyone that watches my videos, everyone that comments, all the feedback that I get, even if you don't comment here, like when you message me, when you Instagram me, like just all the feedback I get, I genuinely appreciate it. That's what I wanted to start with first of all, because I feel like I haven't said that. And I was gonna do it at like 50, but then yeah, it didn't happen. So thank you so much everyone for subscribing and for watching my videos and for being invested enough to actually give me feedback and be like, oh like your background has an issue, or like your sound has an issue, or like like what do you think about this, blah blah blah, just stuff like that. I really appreciate it, just because like I'm still growing, and so I rely on like viewers to know what they like and just to know what to do. Yeah, so that's the first thing I wanted to say. And the next thing is like I was gonna just talk about myself a bit, and then I was also going to talk about my progress. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video. Yeah, I just felt like this was an important video to do. I thought of doing like a Q&A kind of thing, but then I don't know if people are gonna respond. Like I'm still like, oh my god, if I say ask me questions for the video, I don't know if anyone is gonna respond. So just because I don't think anybody is, I decided not to do that. I decided to say like a few stuff about myself, and then if you have any questions, you could ask in the comment section. You could message me, you could DM me, just yeah, you could ask whatever you feel like asking. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. First of all, I just want to talk about like this week has been weird because I've been going back and forth about different video ideas, sort of. I started by thinking about talking about like how to walk the walk and talk the talk and stuff like that, because I just was thinking like I had a conversation with someone over the weekend, and we're just talking about how like sometimes we'll say one thing and then the way we're acting is so opposite from what that is, that it doesn't, like, it's just not compatible. um and then I wanted to also talk about like just how I managed to be the kind of person that I am, and like what has shaped me. Yeah, what has basically shaped me. And like this is a bit weird because I feel like it's going to be so personal, but not like I just feel like I'm going to be bringing in aspects of my life that I may not want on the internet. So I'm just trying to be careful about that, because I don't know, people can be a bit weird. So I don't know. I haven't yet decided if I'm gonna do that. But I just wanted to say the first thing is my name is Afi. Yeah, my name is Afi. The full name is Afikechi Kalama Wanyang. It's Korean. So that's the first thing. I am 20 years old, just in case anyone thought I was older. No, I'm not. I am 20 years old. I'm in university. I'm in my third year of university doing international studies. I am in a family with 4 children. I am the second child and I'm the second girl. Um, what else do I have to say about myself? I think that's about it. Then I just want to talk about like how my life has been being like the second child. I mean, it's been a bit different, I feel like, because I'm like a middle child, but because my sister is so much older than me, I've also been like a firstborn. When your siblings are so much older than you, then like there's you and then there's younger ones, then you're left to be like the older sibling most of the time because the older one is gone. And so that has been a bit, it's been different, to be honest. I feel like for so long it's just been like my parents are like, you have to do this because you're an example to your younger siblings and stuff like that. And in my head, I'm like, first of all, I just want to live my life. Like, I don't really care about someone else copying me and stuff like that. And even now, they still say things like, oh, your sister is looking at you and she's doing what you're doing. And I'm just like, everyone has their own life and everyone is doing their own thing. Everyone has their own personality. Like, and that has always been like what I've said. But then, I mean, now I realize, like, yeah, everyone has their own life and stuff like that. But like, we generally look to other people to make our decisions. So if I'm thinking about something or if I'm worried about something, and I find a YouTube video talking about it, I'm probably gonna listen to their perspective to use that solution or whatever. So just thinking about that made me feel like I need to be a better example to my siblings. I just need to be a better person, in general. And even though I wasn't seeming like a very bad person on the outside, I just felt like even on the inside, like my heart needed to be in a better place. And so that is like the biggest reason why I just thought, yeah, why not just be the best version of myself? Just so that I can be a good example to my siblings. And even if they're not looking at me, that's okay. There's other people around you that are going to be watching what you're doing. And like the craziest thing about that is you don't really know who is watching you, and you don't know who looks at your life and is like, oh my God, that's so inspiring, because people are not I don't know if people aren't generally like expressive, or they just don't tell you, but like you find that people actually watch you and they're like, oh my God, you really inspire me and stuff like that. And you're just like, wow. And it's like, even sometimes you're not even trying to inspire anybody, you're just trying to be yourself and live your best life. And so, yeah. Um, yeah, so that's a thing. And then I was also thinking about, like, when I get children, like how would I want to bring up these children? And even more than that, what advice would I give my children? Like, am I going to tell them because I've done this, then you don't do it? Or is it going to be like, oh, I haven't done this because I didn't see the value of it and my life turned out great. So I don't see the value of you doing it either. But then something very important, I feel like people are always saying, like, children are not an extension of yourself. They are like separate individuals. Yeah, so that's basically it, honestly. So I was just trying to be like a good example to everybody around me, and just trying to be like the best version of myself that I can be, because I just think like I want to look back when I'm like 50 years old and be like, I truly did the best that I could, like, to live my life the best way. And so, yeah, that has been very important to me as well. And also, just leading by example is so important, honestly. As I'm learning to be like a leader and stuff like that, then I'm seeing that like it's easier for people to do things when they see you doing it than for you to just say do it. Like, for you to just command things to be done, it's so much easier for you to just lead by example. So you do something and then people follow you, and I feel like that just makes you a better person, actually. One of the readings of Reverend San Myung Moon, to be honest, he says something like that. He actually says like you need to be um a very, like, you need to be the kind of person who leads people. So like if someone says let's go somewhere, you're like, no, let's go. So you're the one leading. So he talks about the importance of that, and so that's really, really cool, honestly. I'm gonna try and look for it and link it, but I don't know if I'll find it. But yeah, that's very, very good, honestly. um then also just thinking about not putting so much pressure on myself, to be perfect, because I feel like for very long I've tried to be perfect, and I've said this in different videos. But just recognizing that I'm not perfect, and even as I do things that, like, they're not gonna be perfect, and I'm still learning and I'm still growing and stuff like that. And I feel like that has been so important to me. Just not because I feel like coming on YouTube and like doing these videos every week has been, sometimes when I do something, I'm like, I sound so perfect. Like, I sound like I'm living the perfect life. But it's like, no, I'm not living the perfect life. I'm definitely struggling. I'm definitely just like trying to figure out life, because I don't know who's perfect, man. Find me that person. But yeah, so I'm just definitely struggling and just trying to live life and trying to figure out things to do in life. And it's okay. It's not bad to not be perfect, because everybody is not perfect, like no one is perfect, and no one is perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes. And what is important is learning from your mistakes. Something else I'm learning is just to be grateful about everything that I have, even though it doesn't seem like much. Just being grateful, even when things are not going your way. Like I spoke about in the song inspiration that I just did this week. Um, just being grateful for everything that you have, even when you feel like, oh my God, I could do better. Being grateful, it really takes you a long way, honestly. I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday, and he mentioned, like, um he talked about how it's so, like, when you're grateful and when you have God in the mix, like, your life is so much better. Like, you don't worry about things as much as you would if you didn't, or like if you are not like, oh, like putting your trust in God. When you have your trust in God, then your life is so much better than when you don't. And I can say that because I've had a time when I wasn't particularly very interested in having God in my life, but here we are now. I'm loving it though. Um, and then the last thing I wanted to talk about, because this video is about to be long and it's very not structured, the last thing I wanted to talk about is just like my progress since I first started doing like these YouTube videos. First of all, I don't know if any of you know, but like I started posting on YouTube for real. I have a channel that I do covers on, and that's the one I started in 2018, and I did covers there actually the whole of 2019. I did a couple of covers, to be honest. And then I did also 2020 as well. And then I sort of took a break, but not really. But yeah, so I haven't done those videos in a while. And then I decided to start this channel while I was still doing those videos. So some videos overlap, but like I decided to start this channel in like April. I literally just like had a voice telling me, you need to start this channel. And it was like when I first began, like my first video was it was, I think, a review of something. I think I was reviewing like a movie or something. I reviewed a movie, a series that I was enjoying, actually, the Bold Type, and I sent it to my friend, and she was like, "Oh my!" And she loves the series right now. So wow, guys, I am the series plug, even though I don't watch them too much. But anyway, yeah. So that was the first video I did, and then the second video I did was I was talking about the movie Me Before You. Um, Talking about the movie Me Before You and how it just made me feel so lonely at that time. I was watching it at night, and sorry, I was watching it at night, and when I was watching it, I the last like 10 minutes of the movie, I was just sobbing, is all I'm gonna say. It's so sad. And I've watched that movie before. Like, I've watched it like 3 times before this one time, and I've cried every single time. Like, I don't know a time that I've watched that movie and I haven't cried for the last 10 minutes. So it's a bit crazy. But anyway, so yeah, I was talking about Me Before You and the way it just evoked feelings of like loneliness in me, because I was like, oh my God, who am I going to tell about what I'm feeling? Blah, blah, blah. And so that was the second video I did. Actually, I think that was the third one. The first video I did was something about like heartbreak, how to deal with heartbreak, and that was like the first video I did, and I didn't make it public until a very long time ago. Wait, no, I made it public, but then I didn't tell anyone that I had this channel. Like, nobody knew that I started this. No one in my family, none of my friends, nobody knew. Literally, only after I did like the Me Before You review plus loneliness is when I told my friend, like, of course, about the Bold Type review, because I was like, oh my God, I'm watching this really nice series. Just watch this video. I talked about it there. Let me know whether you like enjoyed the video, and whether it made you want to watch the series as well. So then she was like, yeah, 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 and I absolutely love her. She's so supportive. Oh my God, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's what I did, and then eventually I just started doing other videos, and then the first video that I actually made public and let people know about was my faith journey to faith. So I'm just gonna link it up here and you could just watch it. But yeah, that was the first video that I did that I made known to everyone. I was like, yeah, I did this video, blah blah blah, and I was so scared of doing that video, first of all, because I feel like people have this like misconception about me already, and even more than that, I just felt like this was me literally like sort of bringing my life out into the light, even though I don't really say anything that's so extra, but like, bro, some of this stuff was very intense. So anyway, that was the first video I did, and since then I just feel like God has been inspiring me to do like different videos, and that's why I decided to do this video today, because I just felt like I was inspired to just speak about everything and nothing at the same time, and just to speak about my progress as well, from the first time that I did a video to now, and just my level of faith in things that I've been doing. And the time when I first started the video, I was on holiday. The whole lockdown had happened, and in Kenya, schools were closed, unis were closed, everything was closed, and I was doing exams. So our school had to figure out how to do exams online. Yeah, so then I was there was actually nothing that I was doing, and I was like, oh, okay, let me just start a channel. So I started a channel, and it's been really fun, honestly. And I had so much time, and like even then, when you watch the videos, then when I talk about how I do my devotion, it basically was like I was doing like an hour to 2 hours a day of devotion, and that's because I was very free. Honestly, my time was my own, and I could do whatever I wanted with my time, and I absolutely loved that. Honestly, I've never enjoyed a holiday so much, even though it wasn't the holiday that I expected, because I wanted to do like an internship of sorts, blah blah blah. But then everything that happened, struggles. So then like I really enjoyed that holiday. And then I came back to school mid July, and literally my life was flipped around. Like, you guys, my life has been flipped around. Like now I'm just trying to figure out like how to do my devotion. I'm trying to figure out how to squeeze everything in. First of all, I can't even wake up in the morning. Anybody that knows me knows I am the first one up all the time. Like literally I wake up at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and I'm texting people and they're like, oh my god, what are you doing awake? And I'm like, what are you doing awake? They're like, I haven't slept yet. I'm like, oh, I'm just waking up. Literally, I've always been like that. But now I cannot muster the energy to come out of bed. Like I can't do it. Today morning, actually, today was the best I've done in like 2 weeks. I woke up, I set an alarm at 5:30. So I woke up at 5:30, I went downstairs, I came upstairs, I crawled back into bed and I slept. I slept and I woke up at like 7:30 and my class is at 8:15. Literally, I was just like, bro, what is your life? What really is your life? What are you doing? Like, it was so frustrating, honestly, because I'm just like, I'm so used to waking up early and it's so hard. I feel like my sleeping schedule has been messed up so much, and it's insane, honestly. Then also working out, I used to work out every single day. I used to do an hour. You guys, I used to, and I felt so good about myself, and I felt really, really nice. I absolutely enjoy working out these days, actually. I started properly working out like in September. I've been consistent enough since September, which is great. Oh my God. I really love that. But yeah, so I've been consistent enough since September, but like now I just have like, of course I'm not working out at all, because like even when I don't work out, I go for walks and stuff like that. But then I just feel like I'm not doing as much as I want to do, and it's so frustrating because I just feel like my life is being flipped around and I don't know what to do, and I'm trying to figure it out. So if you have any advice for what I can do, please just let me know, like how, what am I supposed to do? How do you balance everything that you have to do in your life, especially with schoolwork? I feel like third year is so heavy compared to every other year. But even more than that, I feel like I'm more present in third year now than I was in second year. So just because I'm more present, I have more like I'm trying to have more initiative to study and to just read and be proactive and stuff like that, and do all the assignments like earlier and stuff like that. So it's been so difficult, and then like by the end of the day I'm just exhausted. Like my mental exhaustion, I've been having so many meetings happening and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just wondering, how do you manage to do that? Because like I really don't know. It's like I can get some stuff done, but there's other stuff that I can't get done. And it's just like I want to be able to do all of this. It's like my personal life, or like the things that I want to make myself better are like struggling right now because I'm trying to do all these other things on the on this other side. So that was a bit of a rant about how my life has been. This is me in my actual, no, like literally I have no notes planned at all for this video. Usually I have my book and I'm flipping through and I'm like, yeah, so the next thing is, but this is me in my element. And yeah, I hope you didn't get too bored by this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comment section, DM me, send me a message if you have my number. Just do whatever, man. I'll answer the questions. Then maybe I could do another video like this in the next 3 to 6 months. Yeah, then we'll see how that goes. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, please subscribe. I have really, really good content. Check out all my other videos. You're gonna enjoy them. Honestly, it's such good content. I'm focusing on having faith-based content, so there's a lot of that. But even if you don't ascribe to any faith, I think this is going to be really helpful because it just helps you to lead like a better life. I feel like a more purposeful life. Yeah, so it just helps in that aspect. Yeah. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Like if you really liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment in the section if you have any questions, what you liked most about this video. If you enjoyed this video, just comment that below. I really enjoy reading your comments as well. Subscribe and then click the bell so that you can get notified every single time that I do a video. When you like, it actually gives it, like, it gives more suggestions. So please like the video. I really appreciate when you guys like the videos, and share with everyone that you know. Yeah, just so that we can all grow and stuff like that. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.